Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, let's unpack this today. We're really plunging into a cultural phenomenon. I mean, something that's truly reshaped global entertainment. The meteoric rise of K-dramas. And look, this isn't just some fleeting trend, right? It feels like a powerful current. It's influencing everything, fashion, food, captivating millions everywhere. So our mission for this deep dive really is to get into what our sources reveal, to extract those core insights about what makes K-dramas so incredibly captivating, almost, well, addictive, and why they've hit such a deep global chord. And crucially, what's on the horizon? What's next for this industry? Think of this as your shortcut, basically, to being genuinely well-informed about the whole dynamic world of Korean dramas. So I guess for those of us already hooked, the question isn't if they're compelling, it's more like, what is it exactly? About the storytelling, the production, what allowed them to shift from being, a regional favorite to this massive global sensation? What's the core appeal, the thing that just unlocks it for everyone?
Yeah, that's the fascinating part. When you look at the sources, K-dramas seem to have perfected this um, unique formula. It's a blend of things that just consistently hits the right notes for, well, all sorts of audiences. First off, there's the sheer breadth of genres. It's incredible. Imagine an entertainment scene excelling at basically every type of story: romance, action, thrillers, comedy, sci-fi. And our research points to a big push in 2025, especially medical dramas, historical fantasies. And this is really innovative. Interactive storylines. Track the storylines. Okay, that sounds really interesting. What does that actually mean for like the viewer? How does that work?
Right. So when we talk interactive, we're going beyond those, simple choose your own adventure things. The forces suggest it's more integrated, more dynamic. Like maybe at a key moment, you, the viewer, get presented with choices for the main character. Maybe confront the rival or seek an unexpected ally, something like that. And your decision. It directly changes the next scene, maybe even like a whole story arc. It just creates this profoundly immersive feeling. But beyond that, that innovation, it's their mastery of relatable themes. That's huge. K-dramas are just unparalleled at exploring complex real-life stuff. They really dig into mental health, the complexities of family dynamics, societal pressures, things like academic stress, chasing dreams, all with this like nuanced empathy and a focus on character growth you don't often see elsewhere. So it's not just escapism. It gives global audiences a fresh way to connect with universal struggles. And often they find paths to, positive outcomes within the story. And then you absolutely cannot overstate the high production value. We're talking truly cinematic visuals, top-tier acting, cutting-edge special effects. And it's not just for show. The material indicates these soaring budgets, some shows over $35 million. They really elevate the emotional punch and the narrative credibility. It pulls you deeper into this believable, really richly crafted world. Finally, there's the incredible cultural richness. These dramas are just this beautiful, unique window into Korean culture. They gracefully show traditional fashion, food, customs, all deeply rooted things. But they blend it seamlessly with modern trends, too. It's a really immersive journey for the viewer and educational in a way.
Yeah, and that idea of cultural richness, it leads perfectly into the bigger picture, doesn't it? The thing that's really amplified K-drama's reach. The Hallyu wave, the Korean wave. Here's where it gets really interesting. It's not just about individual shows anymore. It's this much grander cultural export.
Exactly. And what's truly powered up the Hallyu wave is the immense streaming power. Platforms like Netflix, Disney Plus, they've poured serious investment into K-dramas, making them available in, over 190 countries? Just like that. That accessibility has been absolutely pivotal for their, exponential global growth. But the influence, like you said, goes way beyond the screen. They've undeniably shaped global trends, fashion, beauty, even tourism. We see countless stories in the sources, fans traveling to filming locations in South Korea. They want to experience the culture, recreate scenes, really immerse themselves. It's a powerful ripple effect. And this also points to the future, because 2025 looks set for an even bigger surge in international collaborations. You've got global stars joining Korean productions more often, and K-dramas themselves being remade in other languages. It signals this deeper kind of two-way integration into the global entertainment scene.
Fascinating stuff. So considering this huge impact, what does this all mean for who's actually watching these? And yeah, what exciting things can we expect next? What's on the horizon? Who makes up this rapidly expanding audience?
Well, the audience is definitely evolving fast. While young women, say 16 to 24, there's still a really significant core fan base. The appeal is demonstrably broadening out. We're seeing more men tuning in, and viewers from genuinely diverse backgrounds connecting with the stories geographically. North America, Asia, Europe are the biggest markets outside Korea right now. And the data shows this really remarkable surge, specifically in the US, in K-drama fans just in recent years. Now, as for what's next in 2025, the trends coming out of our sources are pretty exciting. That interactive storytelling we mentioned. It's set to get even more sophisticated, letting you influence plot twists for like an even deeper, more personalized experience. There's also a strong lean into AI and sci-fi themes. Think futuristic dramas exploring complex AI, mind-bending time travel scenarios. Those are gaining major traction. We'll also see way more spin-offs and side stories where, beloved secondary characters from hit shows get their own series, expanding those worlds. And actually, a really elegant cultural trend is the stylish comeback of modern hanbok fashion.
Where traditional Korean clothes are being reimagined with this fresh, contemporary look. It's quite cool.
Okay, and just to give you, the listener, a concrete taste of these trends, our sources flagged a few potential must-watch K-dramas for 2025. So for medical drama fans who like a laugh, look out for The Trauma Code, Heroes on Call. If action and thrillers are more your thing, there's the highly anticipated sequel, Weak Hero Class 2. That should be intense. For a heartwarming slice of life with a big star cast, When Life Gives You Tangerines is one to watch. Crime fans, maybe with a dark sense of humor. Knockoff. It's set during a financial crisis. And for lovers of fantasy and history blended together, The Haunted Palace sounds like a cool supernatural period piece. So yeah, it's just abundantly clear, isn't it? K-dramas are way more than just TV shows now. They've really evolved into this true global cultural movement, and their reach just keeps expanding in these really exciting new ways.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think their staying power, their enduring appeal, it lies in that unique mix. They blend universal themes everyone connects with. Love, struggle, triumph. With those uniquely Korean viewpoints and incredibly rich cultural details, that combination, it ensures they keep innovating and keep climbing. They're unequivocally here to stay.
Which really does raise an important question, maybe for all of us to think about.
Yeah.
As K-dramas keep expanding their global footprint and innovating with things like interactive stories and these big international collaborations, how might this actually shape the very future of entertainment itself?
And perhaps, yeah, even our collective cross-cultural understanding, something to mull over.